Lucky. I think it's time we divvy up the loot. Look at all of these things. What a night. What do you think of this? This is pretty here. Yeah, I better take those. Try that. Isn't that pretty? Here, I better keep that. That's pretty nice. Well, I think I better take that. Let me see. No, you shouldn't have that. Here, I better take that. You're a little too young for that. Ooh, look at that watch. Man, here, I better take that. That's a pretty watch. You know, I think it's about time I got myself another knife. So I ought to give you this. You never know when a knife might come in handy. You want some gold? There's lots of gold. Ooh. You know, I'll bet this is the most valuable piece here. It's Bucephalus, the magic horse of Alexander the Great. A long time ago, this king was gonna kill Bucephalus because he was so wild the king couldn't ride him. He had Bucephalus brought into a big arena, and people came from all around because they wanted to see this horse that was the biggest and the blackest and the strongest, the most beautiful horse that ever was. King Philip goes walking out there, and he looked around at some of his men. He said, "Kill that horse." Just then a voice called out from the edge of the crowd. He said, "I can ride that horse." Everybody looked around and they said, "Who said that?" Looked over and it was a little kid just about your size, just about your age. And King Philip looked over and he said, "Son, if you can ride that horse, you can have that horse." So Alexander walked out into the big arena, and standing in the middle of the arena was Bucephalus. He was big and he was strong, and he was pawing on the ground, and there was fire in his eyes, and there was smoke coming out of his nose. And, and Alexander walked up, and then quick as a cat, he jumped up on his back, and he grabbed hold of that long black mane, and boom, boom, and away they went, just like lightning. And he jumped right over the crowd, all the way over the stand, and went riding out over the hill. Everybody said,
"Smoke coming out of his nose."
Fire in his eyes.
Fire in his eyes.
Well, that's the way I heard the story. Here, I want you to have this.
Bucephalus.